So welcome to Jumbo IS and welcome to our lecture series called Daily MCQ Practice. In this lecture series, we cover a particular day's current affairs through a set of 4 to 5 MCQs. The idea behind this lecture series is very simple. We want you to revise your current affairs and we want you to revise them through MCQs. Because current affairs form a very important portion of your prelims examination. 40 to 50% of the MCQs are directly or indirectly related to current affairs. And what better way to revise your current affairs than by getting the much needed MCQ practice? Now, if you'll make this lecture series a part of your daily routine, then 4 to 5 MCQs covered on a daily basis would add up to more than 1200 MCQs. Now, 1200 MCQs are more than sufficient when it comes to current affairs for prelims. So make it a part of your daily routine, make it a daily habit of yours. All right, let's begin today's session, starting with question number 1. Consider the following statements regarding Tea Horse Road. It was an ancient trade route between China and India passing through Tibet. The route started at northwest China and ended at Kolkata. The route was instrumental in cultural spread of Buddhism across the region. Now, like the very famous, much acclaimed Silk Route, which connected China with Europe through Eurasia, okay? There was another route which was used for trading tea from China, horses from Tibet, and many other commodities. This route started from southwest China. Southwest China, went through Tibet, then entered Nepal and then India and stopped at Kolkata. During the British rule, Kolkata had a port. These commodities that were brought from China and Tibet to Kolkata were then shipped from Kolkata port to the markets in Europe. Okay, but even before colonial rule, this trade route was on. This trade route was fully functional. So it is an ancient trade route between China and India passing through Tibet. Absolutely correct. The route started at northwest China, no, southwest China, and ended at Kolkata. So this statement is false because it's not northwest, it's southwest. The route was instrumental in cultural spread of Buddhism across the region. Absolutely correct. Because what happens on a trade route? Well, merchants travel to and from on this trade route, and along with them, not only do they spread commodities, they also spread ideas. So Buddhism from India spread to China, Tibet, and other parts. So this part is correct. In fact, there are many cities on this route who are basically who would be declared UNESCO World Heritage Sites as well. There are very important cities on this route. Okay, so only 2. B. Question number 2. Which of the following statements are correct regarding Project Farm Vibes? A suite of AI-driven agricultural technologies developed by Microsoft Research to enhance farming efficiency. The project is being run in Baramati, Maharashtra. The project led to reduced fertilizer costs and 50% water conservation. Okay. So the thing is that Microsoft basically provided a suite of AI algorithms. And these AI algorithms were run on sensors, drones, satellite images. These AI algorithms used to interpret all the data generated from these sensors, drones, and satellites and used to provide advisories to farmers for improving agricultural efficiency, agricultural input management, better productivity, and many other things. Now, these AI algorithms were so advanced that they used to provide these advisories to farmers in their native language also. Now, this project was implemented in Baramati, Maharashtra. And the success of this project was recently tweeted by Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft. And recently, well, looking at the success of this model, it might be replicated in other parts of the country as well. So, role of technology is basically very high as far as agricultural productivity is concerned. So, this is what this is what you need to know about Project Farm Vibes. So it was a suite of AI agricultural technologies developed by Microsoft Research. Yes, it was being run in Baramati, Maharashtra. And this project has led to many aspects of agricultural productivity. it reduced fertilizer cost, it increased agricultural yield, it led to water conservation. All these things were benefits of this Farm Vibes project. So all three statements are correct. Question 3. Which of the following statements are correct regarding Munda tribals? The language spoken by Munda tribals belong to Dravidian family of languages. The tribals have the status of scheduled tribe in India and are mostly found around Chota Nagpur Plateau. The tribal revolt led by Birsa Munda in 1890s was called Munda Hool. Alright. So look, Munda tribals are basically the tribals found in central India around Chota Nagpur Plateau. They have been given the status of scheduled tribe. Now, the area around Chota Nagpur Plateau includes Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, some parts of Madhya Pradesh, eastern Madhya Pradesh, Odisha also, Mayurbhanj district of Odisha also. Clear? So, second statement is absolutely correct. Now, in India, there are many languages that are spoken, but most of these languages are classified or categorized into four family of languages. Most of the North Indian languages, including the Western languages of Gujarati, Marathi, they are Indo-Aryan family of languages. Then South Indian languages, Malayalam, Kannada, Tamil, Telugu, they are categorized as Dravidian languages. Dravidian family of languages. Okay. Then the languages spoken in Northeast, well, they belong to the family of Tibeto-Burmese. And the language spoken by these tribals of central India, well, it is called Austroasiatic family of languages. They basically came to the Indian subcontinent around 4,000 years ago from Southeast Asia. So Munda tribals basically speak, the Munda language is basically, or it belongs to Austroasiatic, not Dravidian family. So this statement is false. Now, the thing is that Mundas are also famous for one more reason. They led a massive revolt against the British, and their leader was Birsa Munda. This revolt was led by mostly Munda tribals in 1890s under the leadership of Birsa Munda, and this revolt was called Munda in their native language, Ulgula. Okay, not Munda Hool, because Hool was associated with the Santhal revolt. Santhals are another set of tribals. It was called Santhal Hool, and this revolt was in 1856, around 1856. The 1890s revolt led by Mundas was Munda Ulgula. So this is false. Only 2 is correct. C. And last, consider the following statements regarding surveillance capitalism. It is an economic structure that relies heavily on commodification of personal data and personal experiences. The concept was given by Thomas Piketty in 2018. Okay, so the thing is that this idea of surveillance capitalism, okay, what does it mean? So, surveillance capital basically means that, look, there are many companies in all over the world. Okay, Google, Meta, Amazon, these tech giants of the world. Okay, what is their main business model? What they do is they gather your data. Amazon gathers your shopping data. Meta gathers your search history. Google gathers your search history. Meta actually checks your preferences. Okay, what do you like to watch? What do you like to post? All this. Okay, now all of this data is mined, is used, and is sold to companies so that these companies are able to create personalized advertisement for you. Okay, so this data is basically monetized. In fact, sometimes Google, YouTube, these people use your data, analyze what are your likes and dislikes, and send you or suggest you videos accordingly. Sometimes they also manipulate your choices and preferences. Okay, now this is known as surveillance capitalism. Because what is capitalism? Capitalism is basically the economic structure, okay, through which you earn money. Now, traditional capitalism basically relies on labor and capital, but surveillance capitalism basically relies on your personal data. So it commodifies. It basically treats your personal data as commodity and buys and sells it. Okay, so this part is correct. Now, this concept was not given by Thomas Piketty. Thomas Piketty is a very famous person who talks about economic inequality. Okay, but this concept of surveillance capitalism, or this word surveillance capitalism, was not coined by Thomas Piketty. It was given in 2018 by a very famous person who wrote a book, The Age of Surveillance Capitalism, and her name was Shoshana Zuboff. Okay, so not Thomas Piketty, Shoshana Zuboff. So this statement is false. The answer, I'm sorry again, only one, only two, both, neither. Again, the options are false. I'm so sorry about this again. So the answer is only one, A. And with that, we conclude today's session. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. And I'm sure it has added value to your preparation. But it would add more value if you spend another 5 to 10 minutes revising this lecture. Now, what do I mean by revising this lecture? Spending another 5 to 10 minutes looking at detailed written solutions to each and every MCQ discussed above. Now, these solutions are found in our notes, and these notes are available on our Telegram platform. Now, where can you find our Telegram platform? Just below this video in the comment section, you'll find a link. Just click on that link. It'll take you to our Telegram platform, and from there you can download the notes for not just this lecture, but all the other lectures featuring on our YouTube channel. On that note, I'll be signing off. Thank you so much, everyone.